There you go. I know you drove here. There we go. Yeah, a little tight there. I got your head. There you go. There you go. Wow. Yeah, it's okay. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, easy, Ed. Easy.
So sorry. It's okay.
So this area gets damaged because the area above and below are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And let's look up. Now press back with your elbow. Press back. There we go. Nice. Put your hand on your hip.
Yeah. No, yeah, just that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Well, it's just so she can see.
Oh, I have a dress on though.
I won't expose anything. But do you see how her thigh, can you see that? Like, see how her knee,
Drops down, I guess.
see how her knee is rotated down? When you were in this position, your thigh was about right here. That was the end of your easy range of motion. You know? I came in here for me.
This side, it has more range of motion even than that other side.
I went to go see a musical the other night, and so my old chiropractor used to say it's like I couldn't find my place in space.
Comfortable position, yeah.
Yeah, and it kept like throwing me off, like I couldn't find my equilibrium.
Okay.
So that was a little off-putting for me, but
Were you feeling it lower back or in the hips, or were just so generalized?
In the head.
In the head. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Go like dizzy?
yeah, a little bit.
Okay. And have you felt that before, or?
I have, and then she would I would tell her, she would do some kind of adjustment,
Okay.
and then it would fix it. I've been working with this knee.
Okay.
Way back in the day, I wanted to play basketball, and I have an old basketball injury from it.
Okay.
And I just haven't. Sometimes it'll give out, sometimes it'll lock up. Like literally I'll be walking and then it'll just buckle.
Is there any pain right in here?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Have you just lay on your back for me? Let me
Yeah.
feel it for a second.
It does have some like grinding in it though sometimes.
Okay. Let me just loosen up. Have your knee, bend your knee for me. I'm just gonna move your knee around a little bit here and see if this causes any pain. Okay. No pain. Okay. I'm just checking the ligaments that. Okay. No pain around the knee. Okay. I'm just gonna compare real quick. You know, just feeling. There shouldn't be any pain anywhere. I'm just.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, and when's the last time you felt that it gave out? How long ago? Years, months, weeks?
Just a couple of days ago.
A couple of days ago, you felt
Yeah.
you did a maneuver. Was it playing basketball or was it
Just
just walking around?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So if the quad is real tight, then it keeps the knee like in a vice grip. So you want to release. Now, if that's too difficult, are you okay?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
that's fine.
it's okay. That's too difficult. But you want to work on this stretch at home. You shouldn't have that much tightness in your quad. And that's going to make any maneuver you do with the knee, everything's kind of sandwiched together because the quad goes over the knee, attaches on the tibia, and it keeps your knee like in a grip, vice grip. And then any maneuver is going to grind the knee. So you want to release this quad tension you have right here.
Okay. I'll literally be walking, it'll buckle, and I'll just kind of like take a dip as I'm walking. Literally.
It can be the knee. I definitely have. There shouldn't be this much tightness in the quad. It's starting to relieve here a little bit, starting to lengthen. But you want to, work on. There we go. You okay?
Yeah.
Work on stretching that quad.
Okay.
It can be, as you were walking, something in the lower back and the hip are the same thing. So the nerve wasn't given the right signal to the quad, and then the muscle just gave way. So the lower back can be the culprit, which is what we'll keep checking in as we're cleaning your back up.
Okay.
Have you put this arm on top. Take a deep breath in for me, and then let the head back for me. There you go. Let all the air out. Keep going. Keep going. Beautiful. Deep breath in. Here we go. Head back for me. Exhale. Let it all go. Much better. Wow. Deep breath in. Head back. Chin down a little bit. All right. Got all that first one. Second one. Really good. Much looser there. Let's go on your side facing either way. Take a deep breath in. Look over the shoulder. And then exhale. Twist. Yeah, exhale. Relax. I got you. It's okay. There we go. Other side for me. Other side. There we go. This arm back. Look over this shoulder. Take a deep breath in and exhale and twist. Twist, twist, twist. Let's go face up for me. Okay. what you were saying when you felt kind of, is disoriented a word, or just felt like you weren't, how often has that happened?
That was the first time it had happened in a while.
Okay. So right now I'm gonna see how she's moving without massaging first. I want to see how much of your neck is working. Ed, I think it might adjust better if you massage me. I'm gonna be real gentle here. See how much you're moving here. I got your head, I got you. There you go. I know you drove here. There we go. Yeah, a little tight there. I got your head. There you go. There you go. Wow. Yeah, it's okay. There we go. There we go. Keep that chin up. Now relax. Yeah, it's all tight there. I got you. I got your head. Let me have this. So right there. There you go. Let it go. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's just some tension in there. You're doing good. There's a level of expectation based on your age that, I want to, everything should be moving, without needing that deep tissue coercion and begging. So we're just going to go up here, right here. Yeah, right there. And there's enough of a reason right here, like that. Just
Yeah, I feel that.
protection and guarding. Remind me what your activities, like high school, what was your, remind me?
Horseback riding, dance.
Yeah.
I did swing dance at one point, and my partner threw me across the stage on accident.
How old were you at this point, you think?
16 or 17?
16, 17, you're swinging with a guy and you're on
Yep.
stage? And,
Yeah.
Like an elevated stage or a?
Yeah, no, it was literally, so one of the basic moves is a side straddle, and then you pop up.
Gotcha.
Well, whenever I went to pop up, I went across the stage.
Where'd my partner go?
Here I am, wrapped in the curtain.
All right, I gotcha. All right, and that was, you did that for a number of years, or for just a season, or?
Just a couple of years while I was in high school.
Okay.
The horseback riding I continued for a while,
Okay.
and then I was doing yoga for a long time, and then I stopped.
Now, did you have your own horse, or were you just?
Appaloosa.
Yeah, Appaloosa.
That's right. She remembers more than.
I
Okay.
don't see as many patients as
Okay. So when I was dating my wife, I asked her how many times she's fallen off that horse, and she told me, Ed, I can't count. And
Yeah, I know.
then I asked my wife, my girlfriend at the time, how many times you had a serious fall? And she's like, 10. So, confess, how many times have you?
Falling off, a serious fall?
Let's say serious first, yeah. Like one that you remember.
4 or 5.
4 or 5 serious falls.
Got you beat.
Yeah. Okay, like Carlin's like, yeah, I was full gallop and I got thrown off into a tree. That's a serious fall. It's falling off is one thing, but then getting held to a dead stop.
That's a little different.
Into a tree.
I try to do it for at least a couple minutes in the morning and in the evening.
Okay, good.
And then I went and I got one of the rollers
Good.
to make sure I roll my back out too.
Good. The first goal is to get to 20 minutes. I want you to try to,
Okay.
push for that. I know it's, evening time when you're lay down, relax, watch TV, put music on, whatever, and we got to get your neck held here. There you go. Let your chin go up, and then hold for about 20 minutes. And then
Okay.
the more you get to 20 minutes, the easier it'll get, and the more your neck will just want to be in the right position. And not to say that 3 minutes or 5 minutes isn't beneficial, but we got to walk up that ladder. You got to, keep progressing. Ed, I did 8 minutes a day, then 10 minutes, and try to. I'm here to encourage you. And then the more you're worked on, the easier you can climb up that ladder. So today's visit, I hope to push your spine. Tonight, maybe we can try to, bridge to 20 minutes, get the time in, and then your need for this type of care should go down. I can feel that just the guarding. Your neck this is where posture's out of the equation. You're laying down, but your neck is holding itself together.
Yeah.
It's saying 4 horse falls, thrown, swing, snowboarding. Your body's rightfully so, in a guarded mode, and a guarded mode is a good position if something happens, but it's not good for just living. So, if you were going to go snowboarding or do swing and something happened, well, that guarded position helped me. You're right, but most of our life we're not receiving a trauma. So for long-term longevity, because I know you want to be here a long time, so we gotta let your neck. We have to allow your spine to go back to being pliable and soft, and not just staying constantly tensed up. There we go. That's what I just feel up here, Yes,
when you put it in that position, I
Yeah.
could feel the relaxation come, like through my shoulders.
Yeah, your neck, it's where your neck belongs. It's where we used to be when we were when we were a kid, and iPhones in school took it away. It's the home position. It's like you're out in the forest and you're like, I'm getting bit by mosquitoes out here. This is not fun. Well, come back into your house where we have the air conditioning and it's nice and cool. This is where your neck belongs. It's a safe place. When you're out of the safe place, yeah, things happen and it hurts and I feel disoriented. We have to get you to home. And the fact that being in the home position doesn't necessarily feel good is even more reason why we have to work on it. If it felt good to be in the right position, you would need to be here. The purpose of this care is to help encouraging and work your way to home. There you go. Let that go. Mm-hmm. There you go. Powerful neck. Wow, you got power.
That's a horseback ride.
That's
Yeah, it's like if you don't want a bone to move, man, it ain't moving. Yeah, you just guard that. Got to be on the same team here. There we go. Mm-hmm. There's so much importance up here that the first chiropractors, this is the only area they worked on. They would spend their entire visit working on the upper cervical because it creates a domino effect that affects, your feet and your toes. And so not that I completely agree, I think you need to work on the whole spine, but I can understand why they emphasized it, that when this isn't in the right position, that it creates a domino effect. And there you go. Nice. Home. That's weird.
I had a couple of, so my mom knew what to expect. But my roommates were like, who beat you up? Nobody.
Okay, nobody suggested hickeys.
No. They're like, who beat you up?
Nice. Nice.
The liger.
Yeah.
Well, you should see the other person, right?
Yeah. It was what was it? Tygon?
Like I said, I thought it was all from Napoleon Dynamite. I thought he was just making up animals, Like this is a mix of a raccoon and a possum.
Yeah.
It's a lossum. I don't know. A pacoon. I thought it was like a made up thing. Like, sure, lion and a tiger, sure, whatever. Here's my pacoon. Why the heck would you breed a raccoon with a possum? What's wrong with you? You're a monster.
You're like, I wanted to know what it looked like. Now I do.
A dolphin and a shark. No, now we've gone too far to stop. This is a dark. All right, I'll stop on that. All right. Much better, but just a little remnant right there. Keep working on it. Eventually, as the bones move, it becomes self-cleaning, and then I try to explain this to people that eventually I won't be able to make a mark on you. Anytime there's a mark, we got problems. There's a lot of congestion and clogging. It's doing much better today than the last visit. Just there's a little bit there, but there's really not nearly the level of. I think of it like the first pass with a vacuum cleaner. That's when you're gonna get the most, dirt stuff out of the carpet. And then every subsequent pass gets less and less.
I'm always looking for like cool animal things to do around that's just like different.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Is where you're trying to attack with the roller, starting up high, and then you look at army, you keep advancing your army until you Get over top of it, and then you run away. And right there. That's, I thought it was the left. The left side actually went down really quickly. This side was higher initially when you lay down, but it went down. And this is not not budging right here. This is staying elevated, and generally the tighter side causes the opposite lower to hurt. So the left hip ultimately is due to the right middle restriction.
Okay.
As you release this restriction, the left hip and left leg won't. So you didn't treat her hip. We treated the cause of the hip, which is her middle back restriction. So the lower back is a slave to the mobility of the middle back. It does extra if your middle back's not working, and then it does less if this is functioning in here. And so the lower back then controls your hip, the sciatic nerve, all the wires that come out in the lower back and SI joint are where the sciatic nerve forms. And so keeping this area moving takes a lot of the stress off your lower back. Ed, you already told me that last time. I know. It's like going to church. Sometimes you hear the same message over again.
Sometimes you have to hear it a couple
I've
times.
never been able to excuse myself. Like, I've already heard this message. Can I?
Now I changed up my desk so that I have like a standing and sitting, so I can kind of
Some
alternate.
options, yeah. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, just combined with the stretching at the end of the day, we should be able to start. It's like fasting from sitting, trying to reduce the amount of time that we're flexed at the waist, where your knee, top of your thigh is closer to your chest. That takes the curve out of your back, sends all the stress down to your lower back. Okay. I don't think I can make a peep out of her. I'm trying. She's so tough. Nice. Yeah, you're trying to hide it, I know. I'll raise my shoulders and he won't find it. I know all the tricks. Right there. That's where I can still, as I go deeper, I can feel it more and more obvious. It starts right here, it ends right here. It's this section, like a dent, but not inverted. It's popped out. It's popped out right here. Bring the shoulder down. There we go. It's okay. There we go. Right there. Little rotator cuff. Hold scar tissue right there. Yeah, no, it's. I can tell you've been stretching and moving things because your body, because the automation starts more and more. Same as your neck. You're not going to get that same pull. This is a good example for the people that are antagonists to gua sha. You're just bursting blood vessels. Why can't I burst any now? Right? It's not, because that's not what it is. It's drawing out the stagnation and the dead blood that's been trapped in these tight areas. And if there's nothing there, there's nothing there. There's no marks come out, and that's what you want. And then have a nice life. Do your stretches and stop sitting so much, and then it won't build up so quickly. And so she's taken to heart what we talked about. She's already taken steps to reduce her sitting, and then arching back, counter stretching, and getting deep tissue work done. She's doing great. Star patient.
That's
Star
right.
pupil.
Yeah, there's
So just that pink, just turn, the tissue turns pink. That's the normal response.
You can like feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was this one time.
Tell me.
So one of my friends and I had gotten partnered up for like my senior year of like swing dancing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We were doing it in my front yard, and we had railroad ties as like part of our gardening.
Okay.
And whenever we did it, I fell and landed on one of them, and I had to go get x-rays, and they said that I'd bruised it, I didn't break them.
And it was right around here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Surprise! It never forgot. The area remembers the trauma. So she's saying she landed, impact here. This is not as elevated. There's definitely more of a washboard feeling over here. The ribs have stayed in a more guarded position, elevated position. You gotta push these ribs back down. Again, it's all for the sake of L5. To me, all of this doesn't really cause a problem in and of itself. It might cause your shoulder to round forward, which causes, labral tears in your shoulder because you're avoiding this, so your shoulder goes more forward. So it doesn't cause a problem necessarily where the injury was, but it causes other areas to be overstressed because the posture changes. See if we can get her to squeak. No, Ed, I don't think so.
Just a spot, though.
There might be some kryptonite in there, Ed. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, easy, Ed. Easy. I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna whack you now. Okay.
I won't. I got control over that.
Okay, all right, breathe.
it.
Back off.
You're like, it's okay.
We're gonna hang out here a little bit. Sorry. The secret for my father working on you is never show anything. Because if you show anything to my father, he just like prowls and attacks on it, like the liger, and just say, Ed, somewhere else. And I'll go somewhere else. We have plenty of places to work on, but just
Okay.
if you can't take any more, just. My goal is to ride the wave of your tolerance. Try to go right to the edge and back off.
I was hoping you'd forget about the other one.
I people do that. You're like, oh, that's right. I have another side. thought it was over.
Wow, right there. Wow, yep, right there. Wow, okay. Nope, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna talk through it. Wow.
So you want to be screaming and not laughing. So sorry.
It's okay.
It's not good. It's not good. I'm so sorry. I'm the first person to ever go in here, right? Nobody's ever dug in here before?
No.
Right. So this has been an area that nobody's brushed. We haven't gone in here and cleaned this joint.
Wow.
All right.
We're about to have like a Private Ryan moment there where I'm like,
Not the roller, Ed. How do you think about the roller?
It's probably
Better than the elbow. Okay. I don't think so. Right there.
wow, that's right into my tailbone. Like, I can feel it.
The joint's inflamed, and I'm cleaning up the joint, and the area in the nerves in the proximity to that joint are not very happy because the areas. So the joint cleans itself through mobility, right? So because this joint wasn't required to move, it's now congested the tissue around it. The nerves sit in that acidity and then are easily agitatable. So somebody's got to break the cycle, get the joint moving. I'll show her in a minute. We're going to do the roller, and we're going to put her stick up on the roller. We're going to show her how to rock side to side. There's a way you can work on this a little bit by yourself at home. It's not the perfect thing, but it definitely helps to. It's only about a couple minutes, and just you go right here, and you kind of rock side to side, and you're going to work this SI joint at home. There's yoga poses that you can, like standing bow pose. There's different yoga moves that can do it yourself in, but You know, they're not perfect. You know,
That one's the worst one.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Gotcha. There we go. There we go. Breathe for me. Exhale. Good. Breathe. Breathe. Let it go. It's okay. It's okay. I gotcha. Mm-hmm. There it is. Good. Okay. All right. That was not fun, Ed. There you go. Exhale. Stretch. Good. Okay. Good. She's good.
Hey,
Back
it
down.
stayed.
I know. There we go. There we go. I think we got them all. Just checking. There it is. Ooh. Missed some. Good. 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 What you can do is now go ahead and put your elbows underneath you. Arch up. Put your elbows on the table.
Okay.
Like, watch me for a second. Like this.
Yeah.
Come up on the table like this a little bit.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. You okay?
Yeah.
And then relax your back as best you can. There you go. Let that be okay that you're... Does it make sense that your back is arching? Let that sink in. Kind of like the bow move. I arch your back and then we work on you in extensions. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So getting you worked on. There it is, yeah. Okay. There it is, good, nice. I'm gonna have you look up for me a little bit. Just look up. Now press back with your elbow. Press back. There we go, nice. Put your hand on your hip for me. All right. Go ahead and press back with, look up. There you go, nice.
That was just like, I'm ready.
Pretty much as we go.
Get ready, get ready. Go ahead and tilt your head to the right for me a little bit. Tilt your head right, tilt your head right. There we go, a little bit. There we go. Go ahead and tilt to the right for me. That's it. Open. And tilt to the left for me. Tilt left, tilt left. Oh, wow. That's it. Don't move. Go ahead and tilt to the left. Yeah. It's cleared. So you just, takes a little while to learn how to balance on it. You can't really, kind of right there. It's just a little bit of trial and error to figure out how to get the pressure on there, but hold for maybe 5-10 seconds. You know, move, go to the other side. You got to get rid of the soreness in there, however kind of pressure. I mean, you can use percussion machines, but you know, the fact that it's tender for me to touch it means it's going to be tender when you're walking around or moving or doing life. That adjustment should kickstart the motor where it'll just clean itself. We won't need to do this.
Okay.
So you know, you're too restricted on that side posture. When look at the angle of this thigh here.
Kind of like dropping down.
Get the idea?
Yeah.
Like my back of my head's in the slit in the table.
Okay.
See the range of motion? This should almost be able to go, almost like it's pointing to the floor. When I had you on your side, your knee, your ability to rotate is restricted.
Okay.
That makes sense. Your body doesn't want to rotate because you have to have all the segments working in as a team to achieve that. So this joint restriction has to be loosened up,
Okay.
and that just as the joint moves better, the tissue won't be sore. It's
Okay.
from the area being locked.
Yeah.
That's got to,
That's
you know, without your head falling out of the piece, you know, your knee should be able to. You've lost a good, you know, it should be able to go farther than that. And I got you.
Okay.
There we go. Come on. Yeah, it's just off the head. Let's have me. Here. There we go. A little better. There we go.
Yeah.
You know, but Carl, you hold the camera. Switch. I'll show Carl an adjustment.
Yeah.
Carl,
Yeah, the dress on?
yeah.
Oh,
That's what- just so she can see.
Oh, I have a dress on though.
I won't expose anything. But do you see how her thigh? Can you see that? Like, see how her knee?
Drops down, I guess.
See how her knee is rotated down? When you were in this position, your thigh was about right here. That was the end of your easy range of motion. You understand? Like I asked you to twist, it's like that's where I can go, but you should be able to go farther if that makes sense.
Okay.
You know, so it's You know, that's how much range of motion she should have.
Okay.
I thought this was about my treatment.
I can adjust it.
I came to here for me.
This side, it has more range of motion
See?
even than that
Yeah.
other side.
It's because it's everybody working together.
Yeah.
And so the more, thank you for
Thank you.
reminding me.
Yeah.